Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 1 of Don't Starve. Our goal in this series, don't starve. So, for those of you not familiar with this game is basically about not starving. So, you're placed into the middle of a randomly generated world, and it's your job to collect what you need to survive. So, that includes making tools, making things like fire, weapons, tools to dig with, chop down trees with, as well as try and harvest food. So, animals, berries, seeds, whatever you can use in order to help you survive. So, I got this game on sale on Steam. There is a Steam sale going, or at least there was. Not sure what time it ends, but it does end today. So, by the time this video's up, unfortunately, it'll be over. But let's go ahead and hop in. We're going to do a new game. I've played 3 games, all with our friend here, whose name is the Gentleman Scientist, of course. And all 3 times I've died. Not surprising. That's what happens in this game. So, let's see how we do. Just some general observations about the game. I absolutely love the Tim Burton-esque style of level and world design. It's got that nice kind of gothic feeling to it, while at the same time having everything that you would want in a survival/collection-based type of game. And do excuse my computer, it will take a little bit to load. Right now I'm doing some narration, as you can probably tell from hearing my voice. So other times, whenever it's loading, I'll probably just quickly cut those segments out. But for now, I just figured while I'm giving you an overview, you can listen to my sweet, sweet voice while the world loads in. Alright. Say, pal, you don't look so good. You better find something to eat before the night comes. So, I never have any idea who that guy is, but let's get underway. So, we're going to pick some flowers. That's a bee. To be or not to be? I also do appreciate the humor style in this game. It is very funny. That's right, no flowers for you, Mr. B. Alright, so right off the bat, we did not start in a great area. There's not a lot of things around. There are some trees. Unfortunately, I do need an axe in order to cut those down, and in order to make an axe, I need to find some flint. No, not flint as in the Michigan. Flint as in a type of rock that can be used normally to start fire or to, in this case, cut things down. Okay, so this area is looking a little better over here. We got some rabbits and some rabbit holes, so as soon as I have the supplies, I will probably make some traps, and there, my friends, is exactly what we needed. So, that is flint. So as soon as we pick that up, we are going to have the option of making an axe. Ta-da! So now we can use this axe to chop down trees in order to get logs. Logs are a great tool to use to build, as well as a great tool to use in your fire. So when you're building a fire, you want to make sure that you use logs, as they are a great source of fuel. All right, I'm going to pick up these seeds. I find it weird that the birds drop seeds. Figure they'd drop bird crap. But no. All right, and here is a pine cone. Pine cones are basically used to plant new trees. So for every tree you chop down, you can plant a pine cone in order to have another tree sprout up. So in other files, I've actually made small little forests near my camp that I could use whenever I needed fuel. And the size of the tree determines how long it takes to chop down. Usually, the small ones are 5 swings of the axe, medium are 10, and large are 15. So as you'll see down here, every swing costs 1%. So depending on what kind of trees you're going after, they can either last very long, or your axe will not last long at all. However, the bigger trees obviously reward you with more logs, so it's kind of a trade-off, however much you really have room for. So let's pick some more grass. And actually what we're going to do is, while we have the supplies, I need another piece of flint. I'm going to create a rabbit trap. So basically what this does, I'm going to scare him. And actually, whenever they go near the trap, or near their hole, which is where I set the traps, on top of the holes, they wind up getting caught. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to scare this rabbit right into my trap. Nope, other way. Hey, 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 rabbit, other way. So let's see if I can scare him this way. Okay. Well, anyway, we're going to wait for a rabbit to pop up. I don't want you anymore. Yeah, actually, go right down. Okay. We're going to give up on him because I'm not going to catch him and make him do what I want. So We'll collect some more grass because, again, it's an essential building block for several types of things we want to make. And we found some more flint, so the good news is we can start mining rocks as well. So let me pick up the flint. All right, and you'll hear that nice little like nautical anchor noise whenever nautical like bell noise whenever you can make something new. All right, we're gonna pick a bunch of these. I'm also gonna try and collect any flowers I see. This little tab down here allows you to create different dress-related items, some of which can be very useful. The one that I'm gonna be making with flowers can actually help reduce the amount of stress that you take and help keep your sanity nice and high. Because if your sanity goes too low, you start to see shadow creatures that will eventually wind up killing you. And nobody wants that, so... Alright, I'm going to set up camp in just a second. We have 8 logs, that'll be more than enough to get us through the night. And luckily it appears to be summertime because the night appears nice and short. So we're actually going to make our camp right near all these rabbits. I like to make camp near rabbit holes because then you have a steady source of food right near you at all times. So we go ahead and build our campfire. It's pretty. You like my campfire? And we're going to take these logs and add them to them. So we get a nice bright burning fire. You can also cook any of the food you find to make it slightly more useful. So I'm going to do that to the berries, carrots, and the seeds. Now again, I've played through this game a total of 3 times, probably logging an hour and a half. So I might not know exactly what I'm talking about for many of the things I'll be doing and saying, but I figured this is a nice process of self-discovery, and it's a lot of fun to play in general. So if you have any tips or suggestions, or if you want to correct anything that I'm saying because it's incorrect or will wind up killing you, be sure to do so in the comments section so that I can continue to get better at this game. Move, crows. Yeah, give me those seeds. Those are my seeds now. Cook those up. So we're doing pretty well on hunger. The stomach over here will start to shrivel as you get hungrier and hungrier, and eventually you will start to lose health if you get too hungry and can't eat. All right. Well, I've got a second. It's still relatively light out. Let me pick that flower. Get that. Nope. Pick grass. And let's come over here. Right-click this to equip. All right, we're going to pick up some nitre or niter or nitre, I don't know. And picked up some more flint so we can create more tools, including another axe. So little bunnies are sleeping right now, but in the morning when they wake up and emerge, bam, traps got them. Actually, again, while I have the materials, I'll go ahead and do just that. I like to set it right over the hole, so as soon as they pop out, well, bam, caught them. All right, now it's getting to be the darker part of night, so it's always good to have a nice big fire going. Because again, you want to make sure that your stress and sanity go down as little as possible, and that no big bad creatures try and get you in the middle of the night. So the farthest I've made it is day 11. I am hoping to break that. Again, have only played it 3 times. I'm still incredibly new to this, but I was happy with day 11. And I'm a little upset that I died. I had a pretty sweet little thing going. I had well, not a farm, but I had my own like little setup of things, including a row of trees, a row of saplings, some grass, some berry bushes. I had a nice little wall built. I had about 7 or 8 rabbit traps going at once, and it was good. I had a science machine, which is what we're going to be trying to build. I had some chests, thermometer, so I knew how hot it was outside. It's important to take that into account because your character can start to get messed up if it's too hot or too cold and they don't have the appropriate clothing. I like my gentleman scientist because he has this sweet like vest thing on. Hello. What are you looking at? All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. All right, so we made it to day 2. Not surprising. It's one of the easier things to do, make it to day 2. So you're going to see that go ahead and save for us. And we're going to chop down this tree. Oh yeah. It wouldn't fit in my pocket. He's so clever and witty. Still not seeing any of our bunny friends, so for now we'll go explore a little bit. You can also open up a map so you can figure out where you're at. This helps, especially when trying to find a certain type of resource. So, saw some more rocks up in this direction, so I'm going to do that. Quickly take a look around. No rabbits yet. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Alright, so that's a beehive. One thing I've learned about bees is don't mess with bees. Although later on, out of stupidity, or whatever you want to call it, probably stupidity, I will probably light that thing on fire. Alright, so as you can see, this trap is moving, and it caught a rabbit, and just as we were doing that, the other one caught a rabbit. So, there are a couple things you can do with rabbits. You can either A, cook them and eat them. They are a relatively decent source of food. Or you can turn them into earmuffs. You can make them out of, I believe, a twig and 2 rabbits. You can make earmuffs. So for now, we are going to focus on eating and survival. So, and as you can see, health bar went back up, so we're doing good. All right. So we didn't find any more rocks up there. I'm looking for a certain type of rock, one that has gold in it. And when I find that, I will have exactly what I need in order to create a science machine, which will allow us to make more advanced recipes. So instead of just your plain axe and pick and things like that, you can do things like create weapons like spears. You can create refrigerators, lots of different things to help you survive longer out here in the wild. So obviously going to pick up more flint. All right, more flowers, berries, always good. A lot of water around here. Let's see if maybe we find something down this way. Go ahead and pick up those seeds. Huh. It's a little smaller than I'd like, if I'm being honest. We'll get more seeds. I'll go ahead and grab some more logs while I'm at it. Got some seeds right up there too. And we have 6 pine cones, so I can go ahead and plant some of these near my little camp if I want to. We'll go check on what that is in a second. It looked like grass, but it might not have been. Occasionally you will find things out in the wilderness like dead people, graves, things like that, and having the right tools allows you to access items from those. Alright, so the pick lasts a little less time than other items. As you can see, we have 82% left on our pick, despite only using it on 1 rock. Huh. It looks like, yeah, so that way leads towards nothing. So we're going to head west to name drop a band from the past. We are stabbing westward. Heyo. I have learned there are certain types of food you don't want to eat. For example, these mushrooms down here make you sick. Alright, so what we did find, which is interesting though, is something I will be exploring tomorrow when it's light out, and that is Wormhole. That will actually transport you somewhere across the map, allowing you to possibly find resources that you might not have seen before or might not have had near you. Alright, we'll pick up more flint. Chop this down real quick. This is a large tree. So, 1, 2, 3, and 2 pine cones. We're going to pick up that flower, which is what I wanted all along. And make our way back towards our camp, which has most certainly by now lost its fire. Let's quickly check on our map where we are. Yep. And I'm heading right for my traps. Thank you for the seeds. All right. So once I find some more rocks to break down, I can build an actual fire pit, which is A, safer and won't burn down areas around you, and B, will actually last. Whereas this fire will eventually break down and I'll have to build an entirely new one. So actually, while I can still see, let's quickly do some mining. And you get usually like 2 flint, 3 rocks, and 1 nitrate for every rock you break down. At least that's been the trend that I've been noticing. Like that sweet little like, whoa, sweet little zigzag. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and plant a few of these. I always like to plant things near my home base. For those of you that have seen my Crashlands Let's Play, I will be trying to upload another episode of that pretty soon. But I also have a bunch of plants near my house there. So I basically like to have my base be a great place to have whatever I need, whether it's food, water, sleep. It doesn't have sleep, but it has places I can sleep. All right, we're going to add to our carrot supply there. We found a whole bunch more seeds. Of course, the light is starting to dwindle. All right, so we got 14 roasted seeds, which is really nice. Pop another log on that fire. And let's make it 2. There we go. Now the fire is roaring. Cook us up some berries, and let's have a little something to eat because our stomach was looking a little rough there. All right. As you can see, that bird's sleeping. I'm going to try and kill it. Why? Because I'm a monster. Aha! Give me your feather. Never gotten one of these before. It's interesting. Have I started going crazy? Am I talking to myself? What's in my ear? I don't know. Nice and comfy. It'll be a tree soon. Plus, I like the sound of them talking. All right, so 3 more petals and I can build a thing of garland used to soothe the nerves, and it helps a lot with stress and sanity. And we are just about done, so add a little more fuel. Hey, day 3. All right, we'll quickly come and grab these seeds over here. We'll break down these rocks, and then we will go hunting for more. All right, so we're going to pick up, of course, a bunch of that. All right, so we got what we need. I'll probably build a campfire over here quickly. And hopefully I should have some rabbits ready to go. It's bright and early. Ooh, more seeds. We're killing it on the seeds. Eventually you can also catch birds and corral like rabbits, things like that, which makes it much easier. Hey, our trees are starting to shoot up. By that I mean like sprout. They're not like doing heroin. Anyway, awkward joke aside. Give me your seeds. I have 17 seeds. So the good news is we are not going to starve anytime soon. So main purpose of game accomplished. Do we have any rabbits yet? Nothing yet. So let me zoom out a little. I'm going to go run. It's always good to jog. Gets the blood going. Gets the brain working. Might even jog in place while I'm sitting down. All right. Collect some more grass. About to roll up this grass. That's right, I am Chief Keef, the gentleman scientist. Huh. What is that, sir? It appears to be a wild dro plant. Da, 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 da. If anyone can guess what that tune is, you're fantastic. It's actually, I'll spoil it. Part of the Pokemon battle theme. Got that stuck in my head right now. I had some nice battles this morning off camera. I actually had someone that wanted to like talk slightly during the battle, which was nice. They apologized for getting hacks like 3 times in a row, and I said, hey, it happens. And we parted on good terms. All right, found a berry bush, which is nice. And of course, more consumables. It's always weird when that happens. I don't know why some of the trees just magically go away. Thank you. I'll take those seeds. I definitely want to find one of the rocks I'm looking for very soon because I want to be able to build a backpack. One of the earliest things you can do once you unlock the science machine is to build a backpack which holds additional items. Makes it a lot easier for me to go out exploring. All right, well the good news is, with that, I've got this sweet new garland. Look at my flower crown! Seriously, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it! It's gorgeous. Look at how pretty I am. All right. Enough lollygagging and other 19th century words for get a move on. It's all piney. You're piney. Da, 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 da. Once you unlock the science machine, you can also refine things. So, for example, you can turn these grass petals here, this cut grass, into rope. You can turn logs into boards. Hopefully none of you are bored watching this. Ha ha ha! Wordplay. And I can't find the rocks I'm looking for. They're like the droids. Oh, right. I need to go back to the wormhole. So, since we've already wasted most of today on collection, I will go to the wormhole tomorrow. All right, we have found a turkey. I am sadly not fast enough to catch it. All right, that is a spider's nest. I'm not going to mess with it because I don't know how many spiders I can take on right now, and I don't want to ruin my pretty flower crown. All right, let's see where we are in relation to our camp. So we are quite far away from our camp, which is all the way over here. So I'm going to have to hoof it. But there's all these things I can collect. Luckily, in the first few days, nothing really attacks you, so you're free to wander around a little more. Obviously, it's harder to find your way in the dark, so you'll want to make sure you do that before it gets too dark. But, I mean, come on, look at all these berry bushes and stuff. I can't pass all this up. Next time on Hoarders, Don't Starve Edition. Oh my god, seriously, look at all this. I'm going to have a plentiful feast tonight. Well, the good news is that my beautiful flower crown is helping to keep my stress down, which is, of course, very important because once you start going insane, it's a long road back. Don't mess with the bees. And follow the ugly black road. Follow the ugly black road. Follow, 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 follow the ugly black road. Back to my camp. All right, where are we at? All right, so as long as we follow this, as I was saying, we should be fine. I'm going to eat my carrots real quick. The roasted ones. So we're doing good on health. And as predicted, we do have some beautiful bunnies waiting for us. First off, we're going to build a fire pit, which is an advanced fire. Look at me, I'm like Tom Hanks. I have made fire! You can't see it, but he's taking his shirt off. All right, we'll check our traps. Go ahead and reset them. All right, so I've reached my maximum carrying capacity, but good news is, go ahead and add some fuel there. Cook this guy on up. And turn them into some tasty morsels. Add to our seed collection. And we'll just cook all the carrots in the world. Literally, this might be all there is. So as you can see, I really do need to find the rocks that I'm looking for, the type of rocks soon, because otherwise, as you can probably tell, I'm starting to run out of room. All right, let's roast up all these berries. I'm telling you, man, I'm quite the survivalist. Let's see, can we make... Yeah, we'll go ahead and make a grass suit. Provides us with some protection, so... Look at me, I'm all full of nature now. I'm like Tom Hanks after being on the island for like 6 months. What'll make that even better is once I have a spear that I can use. Alright, so... Need a few more... Yeah, we basically just need a few more items, and we are good to go. So, I'm going to make another axe. I'll equip the one I have left. We'll just quickly get rid of that. Thank you. 2, 3, 4, 5. And once I can make a shovel, I can pry these out of the ground and replant. Which is nice. There you go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. And pine cone. What's up, pine cone? Plant you right there. Bam. 4, 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. So now that we've got some supplies, let us head quickly north toward the wormhole. We'll ignore those seeds over there. Why? Because we have more food than we even know what to do with. So we're awesome. All right, so there is our wormhole. And be prepared for greatness. Hi-yo! Oh man, look at all these rocks and flint. And that is exactly what I'm looking for. Beautiful. I love when that happens. So I'll quickly make one more pickaxe since the other one will run out. Switch it up. All right, and yes, so we got gold nuggets, which is exactly what I needed to finish my science machine. Oh, you some kind of smart guy? Yeah, I see you got a science machine. I can't carry any more stuff. Well, you know what? There you go. Drop those berries, then pick those berries up, then eat those berries. Why? Because it's very good for you. Puns! If I were a literary character designed for children, I would be Rapunzel. God, I'm terrible. Alright, so we're about midway through the day. I'm going to pick these up before I go explore. More seeds. Can't carry any more. Go ahead and eat those. Ooh, we are getting a little lower on our hunger, so let's go ahead and eat some roasted berries. Hey, and look at that. Feeling good. Alright, so evil flowers, stone walls, and a gnome. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Cooked morsels. I have 2 of those waiting for me back at camp, so I'll take that. Box thing. I don't want to play with evil flowers yet. I don't know enough about them. Ooh. I might want to consider making a camp over here at some point because these stone walls can help provide some protection against enemies, which would be very, very nice. So for now, what can I get rid of to make room for box thing? Yeah, we'll just eat all these berries. Oh, so full. Gonna vomit. Alright. I think that was a successful adventure for the day. I think it's time we head back. Wait. Of course, picking up seeds and some rocks first. Ow. And we'll pick up a little more. Can never have too many supplies in this game. Oh wow, this area is full of rocks. Thank you, wormhole. Oh, shove it up your wormhole. Out of my way, crow. Those seeds. I am more full than any adventurer has ever been in the history of ever. More seeds? Seriously, when I don't have a backpack, finding everything. So note to self, though, I probably will build somewhere near those stone walls, because although there is obviously an evil presence there, I'm going to build there. Said every person in every horror movie ever before they died. Let's investigate the suspicious dirt pile. So we found animal tracks. All right. I don't know how to necessarily find said animals based off their tracks. So for now, that is just a wonderful find that we are going to ignore. And we should be nearing our camp. And we are. So let's first off give ourselves some room. Add a little bit of fuel. And one more. All right. Fire's good for right now. Then set that trap. Cook that rabbit. Build that machino science. Aha! And look at all these new options we have now. Survival, I can build a backpack, which is exactly what I'm going to do. All right. And now we can put that in there. So I can now hold 8 more items than I could before, which is wonderful. This makes adventuring much easier. Seeds. Seeds. Just think how many seeds we'd have if I didn't have to eat several of them on the way. All right, we still have 32 food. Excuse me. Make that 33 food. We got a nice tree over here. Let's go ahead and chop you down. You'll give us 1 log. I could wait until they get bigger, but at the same time, I'm playing for the short term right now. Oh. Let's make control the polarity of the whole universe. I hope it doesn't, because I'm not sure what to do with you. All right, so we're going to examine the science machine. So, as you can see, we gained the ability to refine. So, as I said, we can make rope, boards, cut stone, and you know what? We are going to do all those things. Why? Because they will become important later. Can we still make... No, we're 1 short now of the rabbit trap. Actually, let me go. There was one right around here. Hang on. Hang on. All right. There's got to be grass around here somewhere. Yep. So we are going to go ahead and build 1 more. A rabbit trap. And... not sure where we are going to place you because I can't see. I do wonder, where are we going to put you? Well, it looks like for now we're going to wait out the night. If we scroll out, we can have this nice little misty cloud cover. Oh no, the fire's starting to dwindle. We're all gonna die! Oh wait, we have more fuel. Alright, so that was the last of our logs, so we're going to need to cut down some trees this turn. So let me make, or not this turn, but today. So let me make another axe. And we are about over with the evening. So now I can see where I'll put my lovely rabbit trap. And luckily this bush has once again become populated with berries. And oh no, unfortunately it has begun to rain. Let me quickly put this trap down before our friends come out. Alright, and you'll probably notice the main perk that Gentleman Scientist has is he grows a sweet beard. Look at my sweet, manly, adventurer survival beard. Hooah! But for now, I'm going to go ahead and call that an episode. If you're excited for our Don't Starve Let's Play series and have any suggestions, if you're enjoying it, if you're psyched, if you're hyped, if you're amped, if you're any other word for excited, do be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel because, again, your support, your feedback, and your constant viewership are greatly appreciated. But for now, I'm going to try to not get struck by lightning in this, and we're going to call it an episode. So this is Bowtie SoFly saying have a great day and stay fly.